what's up everybody? It's Mike B with Bombero Bus, and today I'm at the barn and we're going to get some closure on the 1679 build for my brother's Bug. We're going to take it on test drives, and at the end we'll talk about the pros and the cons as we perceive them. Also, happy Independence Day, and also thank you to the subscribers of this channel. I will choose quality over quantity in every aspect of my life, and to me that's the type of subscribers we have. You've been very thoughtful, and your comments are very helpful, and I appreciate your input. So let's get to today's task, and don't forget to like and subscribe if it helps you. If it doesn't, leave a comment and let us know what's up. But either way, thanks for checking it out. Now let's get to it. So if you were watching these videos, you know that we just got done breaking in that camshaft, and you know what? Even though it's dark and rainy, we're about to take it out on a run. Now, of course, we know we got to do some fine tuning. I don't know, the jets might need to be changed, mess around with the timing a bit, but it should be good enough to go out on a trial run. We got our temp gun. We'll check the temps with us. Going to head up to the gas station, and let's do a. You got your fire extinguisher check. Spiders, you'll have to find a new home. Is that cat or raccoon? It's an interstate cruiser now, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna pull up and get the cat and the raccoon marks off the windshield. Look at how dirty it is, man. Yeah. I'm loving that deck lid off look. Oh, got a tail light out.
doing good though. I mean, you know, pretty good pull. So, you know, we acknowledge that when we're on the cam, you know, really above 1,500, 2,000 RPMs, that it's very responsive. Having to get used to the new shift points. The top end has increased. Riding at a faster top end with a lower RPM. So, you know, the advantages you would expect from having the cam. But then the disadvantages are below 1,500, and that's what we're working on, trying to tune around that and make it as comfortable as we can, as we're still, you know, loping around town at the lower RPMs. Wrap. We're going to call it a win on that. First thoughts are, I love it. He loves it. He loves it so much it's not even here because he's still driving it around. But we're trying to fine tune it is why. So if I got to honestly talk about it, here it goes. We went from 1641 to 1679 cc's. So that's not a huge jump in cc's. But did we notice it? Yeah. We also noticed the 110 cam that's in there, which we think made a bigger difference. So here's how it drives now. Below 1,500 RPMs, it's a bit splatty. And then it gets on the cam. And you can feel it do that at about 2,000 RPMs. And then at 2,500 RPMs, it's like a light switch, and it pulls hard through 5,500 RPMs. Driving it around town is a bit different. For example, this car here, stock 1,600 with dual carbs, you can pull out in second gear. It's got the torque to do it. We have these roundabouts around here that you can go into in this car and stay in third and go around the roundabout in third gear. It's got the torque to do it. And when you get on the throttle coming out of it, it's nice and smooth. Excellent driving around town car at, 45 and under mile per hour. Problem is, when you get on the interstate, you can do 70, but your RPMs will be pegged out at an uncomfortable number and everything will be screaming at you, and you just don't feel like it's healthy for the engine. This car, Kevin's car now, is an interstate cruiser for sure. It'll do 75 mile per hour without even feeling like it's working, and it's at about barely over 3,000, maybe 3,200 RPMs. Where before, to do 70, again, you were way up in the RPMs and it was screaming at you. So he definitely has an interstate cruiser, which is what he wanted out of it. So we're thinking, since he has the bigger valves on that build, some more carburation, messing with the jets, are some initial things we could do to get that car more comfortable putting around town. But honestly, it's not that bad if you learn to change your shift points and you just pull it a little bit farther before you shift. It's not a problem. But of course, we like to drive them so much, and it's such a big hobby that we're always looking for ways to perfect the performance within our budget. So to finalize, we love it. I intend on doing the same thing to this engine, not that one, to this one. So you can stay tuned for that. It could be a while, but I plan on building the same engine with that case, a good magnesium case, hard to find. It's only been a line board one time, 20 over. We'll talk about that in future videos, but basically I want to do the same build with the thick wall 88s, but put a 74 stroker in it. That would make it an 1800. And I feel like that little mini stroker 74 would make up for the bottom end that the 1679 has a bit of a struggle with. What I think might be the perfect engine for these cars, the 1800 with the 88s and the 74 stroker, because once you get bigger, it's given. If you build a 2-liter, it's given. You're gonna have the power, but man, you might get 70,000 miles out of it, I hear, before you have to tear it down and rebuild it. And look, we still appreciate longevity. So when you got thick wall 88s, that's going to lend itself to the longevity, 100,000 mile engine, I hope. So that's what my plans. I might put it in the bus is what I'm thinking about it, and then move this engine out of the bus into Jimi Hendrix, and then of course just have a spare. So anyway, that's our thoughts on it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for checking it out. If this helped you at all, feel free to like and subscribe. If it didn't, you could leave some comments and let me know what's up. But thanks for hanging out with Bombero Bus, and we'll see you on the next one.